Hi there, Ashley here with We Make Systems Sexy. Today I am super pumped to talk to y'all about some automation. We're talking external automations here, but between Zapier and ClickUp. So things that you can do with Zapier to make ClickUp even more robust and integrated with different things. So we're going to talk about my top 5 favorite Zaps in under 5 minutes. All right. If you want more visual information, you can likely check out the blog post that will be coming out soon on the same information, where I might do some screenshots of what this actually looks like in Zap, or maybe some walkthroughs or something like that. But if you just need the idea, we're going to talk about that today. So number one, when someone fills out my lead capture form in Dubsado, a new task is created in my client lead tracker list in ClickUp. All right, so new lead comes into Dubsado, it gets added into ClickUp as a task in my lead tracker. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward how that works. If you don't use Dubsado and you use Honeybook or something like that, very likely you're going to have that same kind of option when a new lead is added or a new project is added into Honeybook or one of the other CRMs, that you would be able to create that new task and direct it to your lead tracker list in ClickUp. Number 2, and I love this one, I receive my payments via Stripe through Dubsado, integrated through Dubsado. So I have a Zap set up that when a payment comes in through Stripe, it actually adds an entry into a sales tracker that I have created in ClickUp. What I love about this is that I also utilize a ClickUp dashboard to then pull in my information, and I can see monthly sales and the yearly sales and the totals and all of that good stuff. So I have, again, I only accept payments through Stripe, and all of my invoicing goes through Dubsado, paid through Stripe, so that's real simple for me. But you could set up multiple Zaps if you use Square or something else like that, to where that information is pulled into that sales tracker, and then you can see all of your sales at a glance, where they're coming from, how much the fees were. I can pull that information, the growth, the net sales, etc. So I love that one. Payment made in Stripe, and it actually adds it as a task to my sales tracker in ClickUp. Number 3. Okay, there are limitations with Zapier and getting information from Dubsado, for example, over to ClickUp. And that is really annoying that there's only a few little things that you can do externally between Dubsado and ClickUp, but there are workarounds. So for example, a lot of my workflows in Dubsado have to-dos, which a to-do will actually send me an email and say, do the thing. This task has come due for you to do. I don't like to track those things in Dubsado because their task management part is very limited, and I want all tasks to be into ClickUp. So once a to-do comes around from Dubsado, from one of my workflows that's firing, it sends me an email in my Gmail. I have it set up to where those emails that have that title, Dubsado reminders, I think, will actually filter through immediately to their own label. And when they land in that label, it creates a task in ClickUp. So it's actually to where an email in Gmail, when it says Dubsado reminders, creates that task in a ClickUp list. I usually just throw it in my one-off task or things like that, right? It can be the Dubsado task list, however you want to name it, but you can put it wherever you want it to land, but that's how you would do it. Number 4, when a contract is signed in Dubsado, I can create a new folder or a new list in ClickUp. Okay, so with this, if you have more than one contract in Dubsado, you would need to have the paid version of Zapier, because it's going to be like a condition, like a secondary step, right, in Zapier. That's the only thing. If you have more than one contract, it's going to pull information from just like whatever contract, and that's not very helpful. And you might want it to actually create a certain template or a certain list that's renamed to that client. So that would require a little extra step or the paid version of Zapier. But if you have just one general contract, that automation in Zapier would work for you. All right, number 5. When a new list is created in ClickUp, it can add a new channel in Slack. So if we create a new client list within ClickUp, it creates a new channel within Slack, so the team that can know, this is where we communicate about this client's information, etc. So these are just 5 examples of many things that you can do. Think outside the box. Just like we did with the Dubsado to-dos, you can think outside the box of other ways that you can create these integrations if they may not automatically be found in Zapier. So think of other ways that you can kind of do workarounds, because there are so many options with Zapier, with Make, formerly Integromat, and many of these other automation software. So just don't be narrow-minded about it. Also, if you ever have any questions about how this can work in with ClickUp, within our ClickUp VIP Day, we do offer ideas for Zapiers that would work for you, Zaps that would work for your business. And we even did this with a recent client where we gave them like the top 5 Zaps for their business and helped them to see how they could set them up. So we offer that kind of level of support. We also offer that on just a one-off consulting call. If that's just the one element that you're missing, we can help you with those Zaps. So shoot us a DM, ask us whatever questions, and we're always happy to help. Thanks. See you next time.